Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
All right, we have a few changes to the agenda. The first change would be that the reorganization item R61, appoint professional services construction engineering, is being withdrawn again from the agenda this evening and will be moved to next month's meeting again. And item 635 will be added to the agenda, and that item is an FMLA, NJFLA request for Eleanor Kasha, for leave for her, for FMLA leave for her. So that they're being added to the consent agenda. And then item 6.6, which is new hire non-certificated, is being removed from the consent agenda. And also 6.34 is being added to the agenda and will also be removed from, will not be on the consent agenda, will be voted on separately by the board, is to rescind the appointment of a custodial position. So with that, all that being said, all matters hereunder are considered to be routine in nature and will be enacted in one motion. Any board member may request that an item be removed from the consent agenda for separate consideration. Any items removed from consent agenda will be discussed and acted upon separately immediately following consideration of the remaining items on the consent agenda. A motion or second is not required to remove an item from the consent agenda. All resolutions acted upon at this meeting are available to review this evening, and copies can be obtained by contacting the school board secretary's office. So with those changes in mind, first we're going to vote on the consent agenda, and we have removed 6.6, we have removed 6.34, R61 has been withdrawn, and 6.35 has been added. With all that in mind, may I have a motion to accept the consent agenda as modified?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Vice President Reyes.
Yes.
Trustee Acosta.
Yes.
Trustee Alon.
Yes.
Trustee Duval.
Yes.
Trustee Gastadillo.
Yes.
Yes, and you abstain on 2.2.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. And Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
Okay. At this point, we will vote on item 6.6, which has been removed from the consent agenda, is a new hire of a non-certificated paraprofessional position. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Vice President Reyes. Abstain. Trustee Acosta.
No.
Trustee Alon.
No.
Trustee Duval.
No.
Trustee Gastadillo.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
The motion does not carry, 3-2 with one abstention. And the last item is 6.34, which is the rescinding of a custodial position. May I have a motion?
Motion.
May I have a second? Vice President Reyes.
No.
Trustee Acosta.
Abstain.
Trustee Alon.
No.
Trustee Duval.
No.
Trustee Gastadillo.
Yes.
Trustee Dr. Pizzatelli.
Yes.
The motion does not carry. Three noes, 2 yeses, and 1 abstention. This was the motion that was recommended by the county superintendent. This motion was recommended by the county superintendent. Yes. That's not failed. At this time, all the items have been voted on. We'll open the meeting for public comment. In accordance with Western New York Board of Education Bylaw 0167, public participation in board meetings adopted April 22nd, 2009. Each participant shall be limited to 3 minutes in duration. Is there anyone who wishes to address the board? Please approach the microphone and state your name for the record.
Good evening again.
Wayne Cook, 6131 Jackson Street. A couple of questions. First of all, I know that Sylvia Costa's sister was hired as a school custodian. And I also heard that county superintendent school voted it down. What are you doing about that?
They took a vote, Mr. Cook, and they voted not to follow the recommendation of the county superintendent.
Do you realize you're breaking the law?
Let me address that.
But-
If I may, let me just address.
No, let me finish, please.
No, please,
Okay, let me
Feel
finish
free
my
to.
statement, Mr. Attorney.
please do.
I know that you're breaking the law. It's, I know it's, I think it's statute on the code, 18A, where all board employees or board members that are hired must go to the county superintendent of schools first. She must okay. And in my understanding, she did not okay. And right now, you all are in violation of law, not all, a few. Mr. Attorney?
Yes, I'd like to respond. Many of the points that you're raising are in fact correct. Okay. Discussions were had, okay, today. There were deliberations, and of course I cannot in public disclose to you what those deliberations were behind closed doors. But in fact, these issues were discussed, and the vote, the vote is what you just witnessed.
Okay.
And the members, you can just look at the record and you'll see what their votes were.
Okay, thank you. Also, my understanding is that, also that one board member is under active violation charges, like 4 or 5 of them, and my understanding, come to my knowledge, she might in fact resign.